Welcome to Shootin' It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. Yes, I am licensed in all 50 states. I'm so glad you asked. Today's topic is, it rhymes. It could be a song. It could be a rap song. It could be an annuity rap song. It's called Annuity Paralysis by Interest Rate Analysis. Annuity Paralysis by Interest Rate Analysis. Annuity Paralysis by Interest Rate Analysis. What I'm trying to tell you is to stop. All of a sudden, everybody seems to be an interest rate analyst and knows what Mr. Powell's going to do and what Miss Yellen's going to say. Huh? Understand that the annuity industry, they do watch the Fed, they do listen to their speeches, and they do go to the cocktail parties, but it doesn't drive the train, okay? Annuity companies are not like banks. Annuities are issued by life insurance companies. So in essence, life insurance companies, they issue all kinds of products. They have life insurance products. They know when we're going to die, that's a profitable product. They have lifetime income products. They know when we're going to die, that's a profitable product. They have fixed rate annuities, multi-year guarantee annuities, indexed annuities. They have legacy bond portfolios, bonds from Jimmy Carter and Barack Obama, non-callable bonds. They got a huge bond portfolio, okay? They glance at the Fed, and then they also have something called capacity. And I've talked about this recently because it needs to get out there. When annuity companies are getting in more money than they know what to do with, or that are filling a specific tranche or age range or product that they put out, then they're going to lower those contractual guarantees in order to not attract more money. That's true. So the last time that our friend Mr. Powell raised rates, we had a few companies lower rates pretty much the same day or that week. And people calling me up, hey, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, how's that even possible? And I said, capacity, 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 capacity. And I just kept saying it like a broken record. And it's the truth. When annuity companies put out a multi-year guarantee annuity, there usually is a specific dollar amount that they're trying to raise. Once they raise it, they'll lower those interest rate guarantees in order to not attract as much money. Same with a lifetime income product, etc. It's called capacity, period. And that's what drives the train right now. There is a demographic tidal wave that's going on in this country. And what I mean by that is there's probably anywhere from 10 to 11,000, whoever's counting, every single day, baby boomers reaching the age of 65. That is a demographic tidal wave of people looking for contractual guarantees, looking to put in place pensions that aren't offered by their company, a pension type lifetime income stream that coordinates with the other lifetime income annuity they own, which everyone owns with a Social Security number called Social Security. So if you hate annuities, then call Social Security and tell them you don't want the payment anymore because you don't want to be a hypocrite, okay? But there's a lot of people looking for lifetime income. In addition to that, there's a lot of people looking to just protect the principal and peel off the interest for income needs. But the Fed doesn't drive the train. Capacity drives the train. What they're trying to raise in premium drives the train. Do they look at interest rate? Yes. Does it affect it a little bit? Yes. But it's not linear. People say, well, I just assumed, Stan the Annuity Man, that when Chairman Powell raised rates, that all companies would just fall in line and raise rates. No, not the life insurance annuity side of the ledger. Banks, maybe. I don't know. I don't follow CDs and banks. You know, I know for a fact that some of our corporate accounts with banks, they haven't raised rates. I don't want to mention names, but I might. But the big ones, I mean, they haven't. So don't get fixated with the media telling you about Chairman Powell and the media, you know, CNBC and Fox Business or Bloomberg fixated on what Powell says. Listen, that's what they have to do. They're a 24/7 news business. They have to pump things up. They have to talk about it. Your best bet is to turn the television off, not listen to this nonsense, and just look at the contractual guarantees that are available out there, whether they're fixed interest rates with a multi-year guarantee annuity or a lifetime income guarantee, which, by the way, life expectancy at the time you take the payment drives the train of pricing, not Mr. Powell. Everyone's like, I love these comments I get. Well, I'm going to wait to buy the immediate annuity until Mr. Powell continues to raise rates. That's stupid. That's dumb, because life expectancy drives the train. The older you are, the higher the payment. It's kind of like Social Security. Of course it is. Good point, Stan, because Social Security is the best inflation annuity on the planet. Answer this question for me. Are the payments higher when you're 65 or are the payments higher when you're 70? Correct. When you're 70. Why? Because you're older and you have less life expectancy, which means the projected payments are fewer, which means the payments will be higher. It's that simple. It's the same thing with annuity companies. But what I am trying to tell you is don't paralyze yourself by analyzing rates and analyzing the tea leaves of finance, globally or domestically. You're wasting your time. Why are you doing that? I would rather you go to a ballet and analyze a ballet, because at least you're watching something pretty, right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I know it's drilled in your head. Watch interest rate, watch the interest rate, inflation, watch inflation. Listen, most of the people watching this video, you have managed your money. You found Stan the Annuity Man. You know that I'm going to tell you the truth. You know I'm going to shoot it straight. You know I'm the walking middle finger of annuity truth, right? Right. You know better than to fall into the traps that are out there of people telling you about markets and interest rates and things like that. I'm hoping there's a point in time that you are tuning all of this out, looking at the money that you have, seeing if you can either A, live off the interest, or you have to convert some of it to a lifetime income stream using as little money as humanly possible. Hello, reverse engineering the quote, and going and living your life. At what point are you going to stop analyzing everything? Or maybe you like it. If you're an analyst full time, then great. But most people that are watching this, my point was, you have enough money to consider just taking the interest off the money and living off the principal, or doing that and then taking a portion of that and buying an immediate annuity or deferred income annuity or a future lifetime income guarantee. But you're not going to be able to time it. When I worked for Morgan Stanley, Dean Woodard, Payne Weber, UBS, they would always say, bell doesn't ring at the top or the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't ring at the top or the bottom. You don't know where rates are going to go. I thought that they would keep trending up. I didn't know the capacity issues were going to happen so quickly. And now most of the announcements I'm getting from companies at the time of this taping is they're not going to be raising rates. In fact, they are lowering rates. Is that a trend? I don't know. The longer you're in the business, and I've been in it for 3 decades, you know that you don't know. It's the young bucks that I have cowboy boots older than that go, well, yeah, interest rates are going to go up, blah, 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 blah. They don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Bell doesn't ring at the top or the bottom. And when people ask me, where do you think interest rates are going, Stanley? I don't know. My question back to you is, at the current rates or the current guaranteed payout levels, are you okay with that? Does that satisfy the goal contractually of what you're trying to achieve? Yes or no? And if it's a yes, then I'm like, well, then why are you analyzing and not pulling the trigger? Paralysis by analysis. The bell doesn't ring at the top. You're never going to time it. I know that everybody out there is a market timer and they're trying to find arbitrage in the sweet spot to buy annuity types. And there's many types. There is no arbitrage and there is no sweet spot with annuities of any type. There's not. You either like the contractual guarantees and think those are fair, or you don't. If you do, lock them in. If you don't, move on. It's really that simple. My advice to you out there is understand that annuities are contracts. They are contractual guarantees. You own them for what they will do, not what they might do. Never, ever buy an annuity of any type for a potential return, a hypothetical return, a back-tested number that somebody shows you. Well, if you'd owned it 10 years ago, you would have gotten this. That's garbage. That's crapola. That's like me saying, if you'd have followed this exercise plan for the last 10 years, you would look like this. The point is, back-tested numbers are crap. I wish they'd do away with them in the annuity industry and the life insurance industry. They're misleading, they're garbage, and too many agents and advisors are selling dreams and not contractual realities. In my opinion, most of you out there can handle the reality. You've been living reality your whole life. You can handle the facts. You've been living in a factual world your whole life. Stay in the factual world, buy annuities for the contractual guarantees, look at the contractual guarantees, whether it's for lifetime income or a guaranteed interest rate. And if those contractual guarantees fit your goals and solve for those goals, then stop the analysis and get rid of the paralysis and lock them in. Go to my site at theannuityman.com, run quotes to your heart's desire on the best calculators on the planet. See the live feed of the best MIGA fixed rates on the planet. Get my books, watch videos. I got a podcast called Fun with Annuities. It comes out every Tuesday. We are putting out content that's not salesy. It's content that is me and you talking, me and you right here, talking about life, talking about reality, talking about decisions that you need to make on your terms and on your time frame. And with that, that is this week's Shooting It Straight with Stan. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. See you next time.